recommendation of a friend, I want to expound on a post I made a few days ago talking about domestic violence and abuse. Okay. One, for clarification of what I experienced, and two, because I think our society at large treats it as if, you don't have a ton of bruises, must not have been that bad. Okay. And I understand that domestic abuse, domestic violence is a big, broad, generic, scary word, but there's a lot that falls under that category, and diminishing other kinds of abuse that aren't physical keeps women in dangerous, harmful situations. About a year before I got divorced, I started journaling and writing down the things I was experiencing because I knew I wasn't being treated well, and I literally wrote in one of my entries, I think I might be experiencing abuse, but I'm not sure, because I didn't have bruises. And I didn't think people would believe me, because as a woman, it's hard to gather and show and provide evidence, if it's not physical bruises. But here is a short and complete list of some of the things that I experienced in my relationship that are domestic abuse and violence. He threatened to shoot my friends that he called out by name, that he thought were influencing me to be more liberal and open-minded. The morning we broke up, he told me he was buying guns to restore order. Later told me he never bought guns, he just said that to scare me. Oh my God, it's bad. People saw half of this on TV when I went back to Minnesota to get divorce papers signed, when he slammed a chair into the bar, which he slammed things like that and made himself very physically threatening a lot. But what was cut out and didn't make it was him looking me in the eye and saying very low, very calm, be very careful what you say. To which I said, peace out. I'm not okay being verbally threatened. I made sure I was meeting with him when there was cameras there for a reason. In arguments, he would refuse to let me leave the house. He would block my car so that I was not able to leave. One time in Italy, when I removed myself from an argument where he was cussing me out and was drunk, he took the door off the hinges angrily and refused to let me be by myself in a room. He left me stranded while traveling internationally with no cell service, and left me in the middle of the city, went back to our hotel, and I didn't have a key to get back or cell service to find a way back, and he didn't care. He never checked in, didn't communicate. He would back me into corners, he would cuss me out, he would spit on my face, and anytime I threatened to call the cops on that, he would say, I didn't hit you, you have nothing on me. He also told me I would never find better, and that everyone would treat me that way, and I know for a fact that's a lie. And if you are a woman in a relationship where you know you are not being treated right, you know that you are not being treated well, you're scared and you are fearful, just know that there is better, that even if you're not with somebody, you can treat yourself better than that. You deserve better than that. I know that the system is not built to support women, and it lets women down all the time, but there's support here on this page, and with so many other people in the comments that you can find that have gone through similar things.